We already have a couple of thunderstorms firing up in southeastern KELOLAND to kick things off, including a severe thunderstorm warning just north of Yankton until 4:15 Central Time. Already a report of quarter-sized hail in the Utica area, so you will want to seek shelter if you're in central and south-central portions of Yankton County. We're not done with the potential for thunderstorms, not by a decent margin. As we head into the night, showers and thunderstorms likely, some of which may become severe with lows in the 60s. Another round of thunderstorms possible with a severe threat migrating south and east as well. We'll go into more detail on all of that and the rest of your 7-day forecast coming up. But until then, First at 4 starts right now.
Live from KELOLAND Media Group, KELOLAND News First at 4.
We talked with the owners of a fireworks stand in Sioux Falls that had several products stolen over the weekend.
Plus, more people are coming forward with their stories of having vehicles stolen and the stress it puts on victims and police.
And later, one woman has been selling fireworks for decades in KELOLAND. Why she has such a passion for the industry. Good afternoon, and thanks for tuning in to First at 4. I'm Don Jorgensen.
And I'm Kelly Volk. A fireworks store on the eastern edge of Sioux Falls is hoping someone will come forward with information about a theft early this morning. The owner of Pyroholic says almost $1,000 worth of fireworks were stolen. TJ
Cameron says that the three men were wearing masks and hoodies and were in and out within 2 minutes. Cameron says that this is not his first time dealing with firework thieves.
Our camera system here is pretty state-of-the-art. These suspects definitely have done it before and knew what they're doing. They're in and out in 2 minutes. Our security cameras even have red and blue lights and a spotlight outside that lights up. I mean, to try to deter and keep the honest, if you will, but they're in and out very fast.
Pyroholic is offering up to $1,000 in fireworks and $500 cash to anyone who has information on the three suspects. We'll take a closer look at the theft coming up on KELOLAND News at 10.
Well, food is also a big part of celebrating Independence Day. A cashier at Sunshine Foods in Brandon says it's a very busy time in the store as people stock up for the holiday. Some of the most popular items are meats, watermelon, and alcohol.
So, yeah, it's kind of exciting, just trying to keep things flowing without getting things clogged up.
And hear from a shopper getting ready for a camping trip coming up on KELOLAND News at 6.
She said meats, but not hot dogs.
Well, could be hot
I was just
dogs.
watching the hot dog eating contest on ESPN.
I'm sure there'll be a lot of those consumed.
I bet so.
Week.
And we've got some fireworks happening right now in our weather department down around Yankton right now, Adam.
Yeah, we absolutely do. We also have one other thing coming just hot off the ticker right now, and that is a severe thunderstorm watch that actually just got posted within the last minute. We'll get right to the map. That is until 1 a.m. Central Time, midnight Mountain Time tonight. I'm actually just finishing up typing that as we were just getting ready to go into that weather segment. Everybody in blue as far south and east as Tripp County. But that being said, we do have a little bit more to talk about than just the severe thunderstorm watch. That's what we're actually going to be keeping an eye on for later this evening and into the first part of your night. We're also watching our Beersford radar with now 2 severe thunderstorm warnings in place. The first one, central Yankton County, just north of Yankton itself. That's until 4:15 p.m. Central Time. And then we also have a second severe thunderstorm warning just to its east, including portions of Clay, Turner, and Yankton counties until 4:45 p.m. Central Time. That is for a storm that is moving very slowly, to put it mildly, to the north at just 5 miles per hour. Both storms capable of producing quarter-sized hail. We actually had a report of quarter-sized hail north of Yankton with the first severe thunderstorm warning that is still going to be in place. So again, if you're towards Centerville, Viborg, you will want to keep an eye on these storms as they, again, move very slowly, putting out a lot of rain and a decent bit of lightning to go right along with it. And speaking of Yankton, we'll actually check in with the marina camera over in Yankton. 76 degrees with dark skies off in the distance, northwest wind at 13 miles per hour. And if you watch at times, you can see the masts of the boats being jostled around a little bit due to the wind coming off of some of those storms. We did warm up to a decent extent. The 3 p.m. update in Yankton was 93. Amazing what some rain will do there. Now they're down to 76. 90 right now in Sioux Falls, 91 for Mitchell, 88 Huron, 87 in Pierre. But take a look to the northwest. Cooler temperatures starting to come in, and they really make their presence known by the middle of the week. But we have to get through the 4th of July first, so we'll go into more detail on that and what comes around this evening as we head through the hour.
Okay, thanks a lot, Adam. Former Vice President and 2024 presidential candidate Mike Pence will be celebrating the 4th of July in Urbandale, Iowa. Pence will be walking in the city's 2-mile-long parade. After the parade, the former vice president is off to Boone, Iowa for a meet and greet. Pence announced his candidacy for president in early June in Iowa.
Almost all the counties in Iowa will start seeing reforestation efforts to replace trees lost to the emerald ash borer. Federal agencies recently gave the Iowa Department of Natural Resources funding from the emerald ash borer reforestation program. $75,000 is available for governments and schools, as well as volunteer and service organizations in counties impacted by the insect. Recipients will be reimbursed $500 to $5,000. They will need to provide a dollar-for-dollar cash match to buy trees and materials from Iowa businesses. New research shows ticks can use static electricity to latch onto people, pets, and other animals. We naturally pick up static charges as we go about our days. Those charges are enough to give ticks to land on us. Ticks are considered ambush predators. They can't fly or jump onto their hosts. Instead, they hang out on a branch or a blade of grass with their legs outstretched and wait for people or animals to pass by so they can grab on and bite. Now, originally, scientists thought ticks were limited to how far they could stretch their legs, but now researchers are learning that static charges may help expand their reach.
Attorneys general from 10 states, including Minnesota, plan to sue the EPA over residential wood-burning stoves. The group says that the current standards aren't good enough and that even if they were, the testing and certification program is so ineffective that it's failed to ensure those standards. The states also say that programs meant to encourage people to trade in older stoves and other wood-burning appliances haven't necessarily improved air quality. The EPA declined to comment on the pending litigation. North Dakota officials are worried about losing students and revenue, that is, when Minnesota makes tuition free for thousands of residents at public colleges and universities. Minnesota's North Start Promise program takes effect next year for families with incomes under $80,000. North Dakota State University President David Cook warned of, quote, catastrophic implications for his school. Close to half of North Dakota State students come from Minnesota.